Glad to have you with us from the Legion Stadium in Las Vegas. Just about halfway through the season and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the UNLV Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game he understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. They're going to ride this running back. Maybe a crease. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. On the draw, it's Thomas. Turning it on. Spins away from one. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And now it'll be the Bison offense with his first possession of the game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency.
And he's still running after the move. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Hayes. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll pull it down and run. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him. And that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Collins. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Running inside, it's Scott. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, he's got a chance. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man on the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Got a man. It's Burnett. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Burnett. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Thomas. Might have a chance. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. They'll run play action. Touchdown, Rebels. Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal. Are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He might want another play. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. A pickup of 5, marks it at the 36-yard line.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Hayes. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Final play of the quarter coming. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Thomas. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Quarterback moving. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. First down here for the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. This is a huge drive for this offense. Down 21. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it down the field. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Scott. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Hayes. Pulls it in, it's Scott. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Oh, he got loose. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, UNLV. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season.
The extra point is blocked. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Catch in the middle, it's Collins.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Second down, he'll throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit to...
Upstairs to make the catch. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off a defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
Out of the end zone. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job with ball security.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on 3rd? And he breaks the play. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Irvin. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Quick step and go. Gets away from one, he's got space. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. The run inside, it's Thomas. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quickly to the tight end. Caught, and he's got room. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break, and the final 2 minutes coming. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. And that ball's free behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Unloads quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The defense uses the timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Under fire. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can... They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. He's got his man, makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Dances away to buy time. Got enough space. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Right on the money. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Williams open on the right side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They get to him, and now they'll face a 3rd and long. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 1 team, the Texas Longhorns.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic, second and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine.
Wide open spaces. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Great job by the back on the option.
Well, they're able to punch that one in on the ground, and honestly, I'm not sure the defense really expected them to come out running the football considering how much they're down in this game. Probably expecting him to throw it a little bit more and have a little more sense of urgency. But either way, listen, for the offense, you just got to get on the board. You got to find a way to score somehow, some way. Now, they're down by a lot, David, and I don't know if they can keep them.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Corralled by the kicking team. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Trying to run, it's Mitchell. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Dakota State, and here they come almost all the way back. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Rebels offense is back on the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. A quick pass to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. To the air on second down. The quick out. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside. It's Thomas.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards of pop on the ground. That is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, we don't need to complicate this. This is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off.
Maybe some room here. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Quick completion on the out. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Going to try to get it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Somehow, they got up off the deck. They fought back, and they've tied the game. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Keeps it on the bootleg. Pulls it in. It's Burnett.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Crosses to 40. Here's a little room there. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Vegas. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's complete on the right side. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Plucks it out of the air. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Working that left side now. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explode.
Looking deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And you see the dagger concept so much in pro football, in college football, and they're trying to run a guy deep to take that safety with him, pull him out of the way, and then kind of...
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Here's a heat. They've got the screen set up. He's past the 30. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to fire deep. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running inside, it's Thomas. Tackled there by the defense. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. Now the play fake. Fires left. Complete downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, North Dakota State. How about that D making the play and lighting up the board and swinging some momentum in their favor?
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. The run inside. It's Thomas. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Back to the ground with the running back. Finding some room. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option look. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Takes it in. Touchdown, North Dakota State. You're happy you got the ball back, but the defense takes it a step further and just goes ahead and gets 6.
Yeah, you just want to get the stop, right? And you get the stop, get the points. But guess what, Reese? I'm going to need another stop. This defense is going to be right back on the field. Unbelievable play, but you got to do it again.
Dropping back, it's Hayes. Incomplete on the 2-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal. They'll have to settle for holding a 1-point lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. Pulls and fires complete. And he's dragged down.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rides to the back. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the 4th quarter. 1-possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that 4th down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date. Getting late. Pressure building. Huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Timeout on the field, 2:03 remaining. The defense trying to manipulate that clock and maximize the time with the 2-minute timeout coming up. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. So just 1 second before the clock would have stopped anyway. The defense uses a timeout here, and of course it'll stop again on the next play for the 2-minute timeout. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Nickelback on the field, looking pass as they try to keep this a 1-possession game in the 4th. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal or do you go for it?
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th. Coming out with it, it's Irvin. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. On the run. Downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Man, the clock is not our friend right now. The 1st down stops it. That is great. We got to get some chunk yardage plays, make some hay while this clock's running out.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Under fire. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Avoids pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the wideout. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll move the tight end. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He wants a big play here late. He's got it way down the field. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
All right, now that play's over. Now I got to know this is it. This is my last play. I got to save my best for last. If I get in the end zone, I win this football game. So what is my play? Who is my player that I'm highlighting to go try to get this done?
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities